Hey everybody, and welcome back to Beating Break Even. My name is Tucker, and today I want to talk about tracking expenses and tracking personal net worth. Tracking expenses is a habit that can truly transform your financial life. When I first started tracking my net worth, it was because I was tired of living in credit card debt. I had seen a finance YouTuber talk about the concept, and it was something I had never considered before. At the time, I had just started a job in finance where I used Excel daily to analyze numbers for my customers. I would often calculate their personal net worth using a template provided by the bank. This inspired me to create my own model to track my financial situation. I designed a spreadsheet with a horizontal layout that included dates at the top, a section for assets, below another for liabilities, and a formula at the bottom to calculate my personal net worth. What made it even more motivating was turning this data into a graph, allowing me to see my progress visually, much like a stock market chart. Every morning I would spend 5 minutes updating my spreadsheet. Most of my asset values were readily available through apps on my phone, including my bank account, investments, and my 401k. I also included liabilities like credit card debts, personal loans, and student loans. By listing each asset and liability, I could track individual components of my finances over time. This approach gave me a clear picture of where I stood financially every single day. As someone who enjoys metrics and math, I found it exciting to see the graphs and numbers evolve. I kept up this habit religiously over 2 years, logging in every morning to track my progress. Over time, I reduced the frequency to once a month or every few weeks, but the discipline I developed during these 2 years has stayed with me. Tracking my net worth daily helped me develop strong financial habits that gave me a greater sense of control over my money. It also made me more mindful about spending because I could see the immediate impact of my decisions on my financial goals. Watching my net worth improve over time motivated me to stick to my budget and plan ahead. This simple 5-minute routine not only helped me get out of debt, but also allowed me to build a foundation for future financial success. The process of tracking expenses isn't about feeling guilty. It's about empowering yourself with the knowledge to make better decisions and achieve your goals. Unfortunately, financial literacy and savings habits are not common in the US. Studies show that 45% of Americans have no savings at all, and 69% had saved less than $1,000 in their savings account. Even with an increased household savings rate of 5%, many struggle to accumulate meaningful savings. In fact, 58% of Americans have less than $5,000 saved. The average 35-year-old in the US has only $13,000 in savings, which highlights how crucial it is to develop strong financial tracking habits early on. The widely recommended 50-30-20 budgeting rule, where 50% of your income goes to needs and 30% goes to wants and 20% to savings, can provide solid framework, yet many find it challenging to adhere to. In 2020, the gross personal savings total in the US was 5.8 trillion USD, the highest in over 60 years, likely due to pandemic-driven caution. Additionally, parents are now spending 20% more on their children's college education than they did a decade ago, further emphasizing the need for better financial planning and tracking. Building good financial habits like daily net worth tracking can be the key to breaking the cycle of poor financial health. It's a small but powerful step toward financial independence and security, helping individuals take control and make informed decisions that lead to long-term success. If you enjoyed this video, please consider liking and subscribing, as it really does help my channel out with the algorithm. And stay tuned next time. We'll see you later.